Hi guys, just out again playing with the tarp. As you can see, we've had a little bit of snow, we've had a dusting. It was pretty clear when I got here, but in the last hour or so it came down and it's just stopped. But yeah, beautiful being in the woods. But anyway, here we go. Sort of playing around yet again, trying to sort of finalise, you sort of settle what you go with. As we've probably seen before, if you watched anything of mine, that's new. That's the Flames Creed 5x3 15D. Had a look how much that cost me today, and it was 47 quid. That is a bargain for what you pay. It's not perfect, but it's good for what you pay. The coverage that you get is good for the money. Anyway, what we've got, yet again, I still stand by it. We need more tie outs on this. This just isn't enough. You need to be able to peg these out, get this off, especially when snow's falling. Because I got this up quite quick as it started to snow, and it starts to belly. It definitely needs more tie outs. That's the downside of this. I think you can put them on yourself, I presume. But anyway, here we go. Going under. So we're rigged up from there down into one of them. Just been looking. I want some stainless steel or aluminium drip rings. So I'm on with that. Made these myself. These whoopee slings out of am steel. Can't remember what it was now. Was it like 5 or 6 mil am steel? Got it off eBay. Really easy to do. Yeah, again into the Flames Creed quilt. Don't know if you can see that. So how that is. Up onto the ridge line. Like I say, I've got little Pro6 with little hoops on for that, and then I'm probably going to do the same for that as well. I'm waiting. I don't want this red bungee or shock cord. I'm waiting on some from eBay. So and then we're into these little clips, little snap clips. Clipped onto there, seem to work okay. Trying to do, I've got some more Pro6 there. They're quite handy, them little, you can put them on and keep them on the ridge line. This is just power cording, it's just not, I want something thicker. That's the next thing, I'm looking for something thicker so I can get a lot more, because you start suspending everything off it and it starts to droop. So anyway, yeah, then down into these, into the DD, I think it's the Traveller, this one. But anyway, just to give you an idea, I think this works really well. This underquilt, because I use this in a tent, and yet again, for the money, pack size, it's really good. Like I say, you get in this thing, and you can definitely feel the warmth. It's, when it's really cold. I would imagine. I've not had it out into any serious. I think today's probably about 3 degrees. But you get in this thing and just lay in it for 10 minutes. You can definitely feel the warmth, on your back. So yeah, it's a good little thing, and it's long enough. That's the big thing. When you look at all these, one Tigris, I don't know, these underquilts, and they look so short. Where this covers the whole thing. Underneath, it's down, but I really like that. I always say, if you would replace it, that's the sort of mark of having something decent. And I think if anything happened to that, I would replace it. So yeah, again, we're back into same old sort of ridge suspension. Well, yeah, I'm looking for some stainless out on the flat back again. kind of ideal for coming across these sort of terrain. But yeah, the ridge line has sunk a bit and I've got it pretty tight. But like I say, this tarp is really good. The coverage that it gets you, like I say, I don't know if you can if we can see what sort of coverage you get. I don't know if you can, it shows, but we can unclip that. Me. But the coverage, like I say, from there, from this end here down to that hammock, you must have nearly meter and a half easily. And like you say, you can fold it in, and you're still, I don't know if you're still well away from it. So yeah, this tarp is very good. In this weather though, it would be nice if they actually did a dark green one. That's the only thing. Like I say, when you look around, it's fairly green, and obviously then you get a big sort of blot of brown, which isn't ideal for wild camping. Not that I'm wild camping, I'm sort of wild testing at the minute. But yeah, it's good. If anybody else is out in these conditions, sort of spending the night. What I have noticed actually, in my rush, I put it upside down. But what I did notice, that's one thing. There, that reinforcing isn't sewn; it's stuck on. So that would be another downside for one of these. I would like to see it stitched, reinforced, not just have something stuck on there. Because I think, yet again, you stitch through there, obviously, but they don't have, like on here, like these have eyelets, and then ones, but they don't have eyelets on them ones. They have them on the corner ones, but they, you kind of think, what do you expect? You know, I'm very much, you get what you pay for, and for this sort of stuff, unless you're doing it all the time, I don't want to be paying hundreds of pounds for it. But yeah, that's the setup. If anybody else is doing the old hammock camping in winter, like I say, I did think about coming out, and then I thought getting all my gear together and everything, and it was sprinkling a little bit, and luckily, like I said, I didn't get too wet, you know, my back on the bike. But anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day, and I'll see you again.